Hi, my name is Suzanne Ryan. I am a resident of La Crosse. I am also a graduate student at W-Dnr La Crosse in product sciences, and I do my research in La Crosse with Marsh. I take issue with two things that the Burlington Northern representative said. The first is that he felt there would be no elevation in water levels during the flooding. I don't know how you can take 7.5 acres of land, put it in a marsh that's 3 to 6 feet deep normally, that's the average depth of the marsh, and then expect in flooding that water's not going to go anywhere. That water's definitely going to go somewhere. The second issue is that he said that it wouldn't increase the rail traffic. We all know when you build a highway, people use it. So I don't think that's even a point to be thought about. Cutting up the marsh, as it's been done in the past, definitely compromises the whole ecosystem of the marsh. The marsh was a big entity. It's over 1,000 acres. But it's been cut up by roads, it's been cut up by railroads, it's been cut up by industrial parks, it's been infringed on the edges by even my own institution for ball fields. And we're running out of marsh that's going to be able to act as a complete total marsh. We need a large environment, we need a large habitat to maintain the integrity of the ecosystem. And that's true of any habitat. The other point I want to make is that marshes are often seen as sinks, and they are sinks. They're low areas, everything that runs into them is caught there, and it's only flushed out during periods of flooding, but it is flushed out during periods of flooding. Now, ecologists used to think that stuff that got set in the marsh, contaminants, toxins, they stay there. My research has shown that this is not true. You take a toxin, and it might sit there over several hundred years, but slowly, it's being released. It's being mobilized into the biota, into the plants, into the animals. It works its way into the food chain. There are people who eat fish in the marsh. And if we had an oil spill, I would not want to think about what those fish would be eating, because what they're eating is eating the oil. I encourage the DNR to revoke this, or not allow this permit for those two reasons. Plus, I also believe that mitigation, it's a nice word, but you can't take away an ecosystem or part of an ecosystem and never replace it as it was. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. I have